Hello there, Stella. How you doing? Max, don't get distracted, Max. Nope, we're not scratching that right now with your mask. With your mask off, with your cone off, buddy. Hey there, Debbie. How you doing? Hello there, Catitude. How's it going? Notice since we've had to have Max's poor cone on here, he definitely eats a little bit slower because he thinks like, if I take my time eating my food, then that cone's not going to be on me so quickly. Hello there, Bruce. One of the kitties got adopted. Awesome. I know, Yoda. I know. Hello there, Diane. How you doing today? Connie, hello. Now, I will show you a little up close of Max's wound that he still has got going on. It is healing. It is slow. It is a little ugly still, but he's doing okay. Are you done, buddy? You're like, I'm not so hungry right now. So a little shot there. You can see you got a. It's not bloody anymore. It's not like dripping. It's not glistening anymore. It's dry, but it is taking some time though to heal. We'll talk to our vet again on Monday, just to give them kind of like a status update of what's going on. But we're not swelling. We're not puffy. We're not acting abnormal. So just the healing process is going to take some time. Thankfully, his eating is fine. His appetite is good. His demeanor is good. He's not happy with the cone on, of course, but overall, though, he's doing as well as to be expected. Hello there, Maya. How you doing? Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, Catitude, he's only having an issue is when the cone goes on him. He gets very moody. He's used to the cone, but he definitely does not like it, though. I think most of you already know about I Am Raven, so the pinned comments, for those who might be new to me or maybe new to Shelly's channel, I Am Raven, there is a GoFundMe that I have up on there. I'll mention a couple times during the live stream. I won't mention it like during the whole live stream, but she does have a GoFundMe set up for having to rehome some of her kitties. So if interested, you can click on that blue button, that GoFundMe, and donate if you can and if interested. How's everybody doing on this Saturday? How's everybody's kitties doing? Now, we gave him a little bit more than we normally do at 2 o'clock, so he may not finish this plate completely. Connie Misty is doing well. Good. Just a little bit more close up on that little area. And again, it does look a little worse on camera than in person. So if you see it that close up and you freak out, don't. It's much better seeing it in person than it does on a camera. Are you done, Maximus? Catitude, your kitties are doing well. Maya, yours is doing well also. Awesome. Debbie, your kitties are doing well too. Good to hear. All right, Maximus, are you done? You're gonna leave a little on that plate. All right, I'm gonna put the phone down for a second because I do have to get this cone on his head. So give me a second. Okay. I know, Maximus. You're like, I got this cone on my head now, and I don't like it. Yes, he has a big change unexpectedly in attitude when he gets coned up, unfortunately. Hello there, Z. Zaxley? Zax? He has a cut, a wound on the side of his head. We think one of our other kitties bit or scratched him, and it got a little infected. So I'll get you a little up close here. He's already been to the vet. They gave him some antibiotics. We're just keeping an eye on it, making sure it doesn't get worse. If it does, we'll obviously go back to the vet. But he's acting normal. He just doesn't like this cone being on his head. Hello there, Kristen. How you doing today? Hope you're doing well on this weekend. Like I said earlier, it looks worse on camera than it does in person, especially on my wife's phone here, because she has a pretty high resolution on her phone. But unfortunately, he's got his little cone of shame on. I know, Yoda. We're going to come out in a moment, buddy. All right. You want to eat that, Yoda? I know you like that food as well. You're like, nope, not today. You gonna eat any more, Yoda? Yoda, Max? Or are you done, buddy? The only thing about poor Maxie, when he does have this cone on his head, he does tend to sometimes obviously run into things. We don't have it on his head all the time, but we do have it on the bulk of the time for his protection so he doesn't scratch his wound. Hello there, Roz. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, his demeanor definitely changes once the cone is put on his face, on his head. Ooh, how did that go, Roz? How many teeth was it? Just one tooth that you had to get removed? Z, we could, but this shouldn't be on him for very long. Probably another day or two, and he probably won't have to wear a cone at all anymore. And this isn't like a super hard cone, and he does have a lot of space in it. I can get my finger in there. I don't have him like, it's not like super tight on his head or anything. You'd be good, Yoda. All right, Maxie, I'm going to let you be for a moment here. All right, Max. I know, buddy. You're okay. While this live, though, you're going to have that cone on, and then I'll take that cone off again because I can keep an eye on you. Hey, Orangey. Hello there, Katie King. How you doing? Believe me, if I were you and if I were seeing Max with this, I would feel bad for him too. He's got the sad why me, take this off of me look on him. He's definitely got that mastered for sure. He definitely has it mastered. Like, I'm a poor little kitty cat, but Max, you're okay. Appreciate that, Ross. Thank you for the gifted membership for CTH Houses. Hopefully they will enjoy it, Ross, and hopefully we'll see them in the chat sometime over the next couple of weeks to a month. Maxie. Maxie. Yeah, Kitty King, yes, he's not happy. But he still likes a good chin rub, though. He's like, I'm down for that still. Hello there, Canadian Links. How you doing? Nice to see you. I know, buddy. I know. I know. I know. You're okay. You're gonna make it. Thankfully, really, most of the time, like during the daytime, we don't have this cone on very often. But if I'm not like seeing him or if we don't have a visual on him, we got to have that cone on because we don't want him to be digging into that wound and making it worse, prolonging how long it's going to heal. During the nighttime, though, we do have him, though, isolated in this room with the cone on. Hello there, Ruth. How you doing? Hello there, John. Hope you're doing well. Canadian, yeah, we think so. We'll check it back with our vet again on Monday, just to give them a status update. Like I said, his wound looks worse on camera than in person, but it is healing. I can touch it a little bit of it. There's no puffiness or anything. It's just one of those things that looks worse than it is. But we'll be okay. Hello there, Tranquil. And obviously, I will keep the community. I'll keep y'all up to date on how Max is doing, of course. Hello there, Susan. Yeah, he is overall, Susan. He's not a happy camper. He's never a happy camper when this thing's on him. Oh, Canadian, no worries. So, Max, Tang, and I'll get up and show some of the other ones here in a few minutes. Oh, like a belly Tang. I want to say Tang had a pretty good week. He wasn't chewing into the carpet. too much, so that's always a good thing. She's taking a nap, Maya. Hello there, Shane. How you doing? If you are new here, hello and welcome, Shane, to the community. Doop, doop, doop. Oh, hello, Orangey. I know you like that rubbing, don't you? You're like, yes, it feels good in the shoulders. Oh. Shane, these two cats, Tang, he's actually 4, and Max is 10. All right, let's go check on some other kitties. Maxie, don't crash into walls while I'm not around. I know it's hard for you to kind of get around somewhat with this cone on your head. All right, let's go check on some other cats. Bye, you two. Oh. Yoda. 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 Baby. All right, Yoda. Yoda, I don't know where your toy is.
On the ledge.
Oh. Guess I walked right past it, didn't I? And then Canadian, we have Yoda, the black and white kitty, the baby, the calico, who's wanting to go outside, which will go outside in a little bit. Maxie. You're okay, Maximus. I know, you get all depressed when you got that on your head, buddy. Yes, Roz, it pretty much is. I can sit down and read some books going down the stairs. I think Rosemary might be somewhat awake still. So we're going to go... Hi. I want to try to get her while she's awake. Not just a sleepy one. What's up, Rosie? Yeah, she's a little thicker, like here. We need to weigh her, but oh, Rosemary, what's out there? Is it that dog that's out there? You got to spy on the neighbors, don't you? Oh. Hello there, Nash. How you doing? Greta Garbage, what a name. Why do you not feed her? Well, I think we feed her. The problem is she doesn't like to gain weight. She's like a supermodel there, Greta. You know how supermodels are? They tend not to eat. Um, Canadian was no, she's not the diabetic Canadian. She is has thyroid disease. So her metabolism like goes crazy sometimes. Greta, your cat has thyroid, very skinny. Yeah, it's unfortunately part of the disease, right? Um, where the metabolism is like doing this, right? It's like super, 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 super fast. And because it's super, super, super fast, they can eat plenty, but their metabolism is making them lose weight. So for her, she is on a medication that helps to slow down that metabolism. But she's a little up and down though with her thyroid issue. Greta lived to be 20 years old, very happy, healthy. Rosemary's about 18 or so. Hopefully she'll get to 20. She's lived with us for about 3 years now. Her previous human wanted to euthanize her. And thankfully, though, we stepped in and gave her a home. I know. You like those ears, don't you? I'm just glad she's awake. A lot of times when we do these live streams, she's sleeping. Oh, Greta, we live with 9. There's 9 cats altogether in this house, and pretty much, all of them are either rescues or we've done a lot of fostering through the years. My wife and I, they're foster fails or rescues. Get right, Rosie. Hi, Nutty. What's up, baby girl? All right, we're going to go check out some other cats. We will be back, though, to see Rosemary. We're going to go outside, though, for a little bit and hang out with some outside cats, or cats outside, I should say. Hopefully, Rosemary will still be awake when we see her again and won't be just sleeping away. Hi, Rosie, you be good. Bye, Rosie. All right, Yoda. Yep. I know. Back up. Back up. Come on, Yoda. You're going down that way, Yoda. I'm going down the stairs. You're going down the books. Come on. Hello there, Lewis. How you doing? Baby, why are you limping? Baby. Were you limping or was I seeing things? Hi, honey. You look like you have a little limp going on, baby girl. Hi, Kit. Yeah, when I got her outside, she seemed like she was limping a little bit. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on her. Sometimes these cats, I mean, they get along well for the most part with each other, but sometimes though they do get into little tussles. Kitty King, maybe she stepped on a toy. I don't think a toy, but a hurt her pad, or maybe unfortunately, she might have been. So Yoda, unfortunately, the tuxedo here, he sometimes can be a bit of a punk to the other cats. Sometimes. Um, Hello there, Lula Poe. How you doing? And I think sometimes he doesn't know like his own size. He's not a small cat by any means. He's not like big, like gigantic, but he basically probably is the biggest of all the cats here. Um, so yeah, he might have kind of like jumped on her. You leaving, Yoda? Because you know you're guilty potentially. Hi, baby. Hey, Tine Tine. Tine Tine. What's up, Tiny? Yeah, see what I mean? Like right here, he's like somewhat kind of going after Tiny. Yep. Hey, Yoda. No. Yoda. And up they go the stairs. Yeah, Yoda, that was all you. You're acting like I didn't do anything. But you instigated all of that. That was all you. Come on, Kit. You didn't need to get involved in that. I'm not laughing at the situation, but it's like that's what I was talking about. Let me go back out here. Are you still out here, baby? Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm talking about with what Yoda has done here and there. Hi, baby. My wife is awake upstairs, so if anything is going on up there, she can kind of, I don't want to say handle it, but she knows what they're doing. So, like, I don't know. It seems like ever since we put this house up on the market, which has kind of stressed us out a little bit, I think he's kind of feeding off of our stress a little bit because it is stressful trying to get a house sold and not having much going on in the market right now. Lewis, you're sorry you asked this before. The feel, yeah, it usually does, yeah. And most of the time it works very well, Lewis. But like I said, I just think with what's been going on recently for us, I think the cats kind of feed off of the energy. So it's difficult. Canadian, yeah, we are in the process of moving. Yes. Roz, we're not like new to moving. These cats are not new to moving. We unfortunately have like move-itis for whatever reason. We can't seem to stay put. I mean, since we moved to North Carolina back in 2008, we've moved probably 8 to 10 times. So it's about every 2 or 3 years we move for whatever reason. Sometimes it's financial. Other times it's just, I don't know. We just get, feel like we got to move. I'm not sure why. Oh yeah, Canadian. We're keeping all of these cats, of course. Yes. Even if it comes to we have to maybe do a rental. Huge Tiger. No, this is not pre-recorded. You are live. Even if it's a rental situation, we will sneak in most of these cats. We've done it before where we've had nine and we've legally only had three. It is a bit worrying if we have to do that, of course, but we've done it before and never had any issue with the rental companies out in the U.S. Roz, do I think this will be the final move? No, probably not, Roz. Probably not. Hopefully, this will be the second to last move, though, Roz. This is the baby huge tiger. Lewis, I don't know of that song, Lewis, but I do know of a country music song. I think I mentioned it before, actually, maybe like a month ago, a Tim McGraw song. It's called Set This Circus Down. And the lyrics apply to us. We're kind of like a circus with ourselves and all these cats, and we can't seem to settle down. We're always like on the move or always like driving somewhere. Um, so that's more applying to us, I feel. Hello there, Georgie. Hey, baby girl. Hey, kid. Are you calm now? I know that Yoda, he made a mess of everything, didn't he? Hi, Whites. What's up, Pandora? Did you hear the ruckus, Pandora? And you're like, had to investigate? Kit, relax. Over there. Relax, Kit. You're okay. I say 95% of the time with these nine cats, or really eight, because Rosemary never sees the other cats. They get along fairly well, 98% of the time. There's that 5% of the time where there's going to be trouble or there's just going to be a personality conflict and fur will fly sometimes, and it does happen. No, we just have the one calico Canadian. So Pandora is, we think, Pandora. Nope, you're not going to come, but you are going to come here. So Pandora is we think she's a Turkish van type of kitty. Based off that she loves water, she's very chatty, she's very intelligent, and based off of the markings of her tail and the markings around her ears and on the side of her stomach. Yeah, Turkish fan, Canadian. Dustin, we live with nine cats. Kristen, it is a nice day out here. I'll kind of pull up a little bit. Blue skies, sunny skies. It's like in the 60s, maybe, or so. Hello there, Sharon. How you doing? Yeah, go ahead and look up Turkish fan. We're not. I mean, it's not 100%, but it's just everything that like her markings, her attitudes, her personality. Now there are two types of Turkish vans. There's a Turkish van, and then there's another one. It's not called a Turkish van. I think it's like an Angolia van, I want to say. They tend to be a little bit more fluffy, like a fluffy coat. Pandora doesn't have a fluffy coat, and maybe who knows? Maybe like a mom, a dad, or maybe somewhere in her genes, she has a little bit of Turkish fan genetically. Georgie, nine. We live with nine. Hello there, Marty. Hope you're doing well. Hey, kid. I know. Did you get into that ruckus that Yoda made? Hopefully, Yoda is upstairs. I think he's probably cuddling with my wife now, since he is one of our cuddle cats usually. He does sleep with us at nighttime. He typically sleeps on or like by my wife's head. He used to do it to me, and what he would do with me though, he would actually sleep by my head, but then he would start like biting and gnawing on my head for some silly reason. Susan, an Angora cat. It is a possibility. Yes, as well as far as Pandora goes. Pancakes. Pandora. Pandora. Kit. Lip. Pandora. I know Pandora's not going to come to me because Kit's right here. Kit's a little territorial from time to time. She's she's the female version of Yoda in this house. Sometimes she will swipe from time to time and have some issues. And she's not afraid to lay down, smack down the law either, unfortunately. Canadian, you have a bay ball. A bay ball. Black tuxedo, white and black long fur cat within your baby cat Jinx, who is a white short fur, great heart on her, gray heart on the side, and then some on the right ear. Ruth, 74 in southwestern Pennsylvania, and sunny. Awesome. Catitude. Does Yoda and Kit ever go at it? Again, Catitude, recently, Yoda's been going after everybody a little bit more recently. I think he's just feeding off of our stress. But in the past, usually Kit installs fear in everybody. But more recently, not so much. Marty, you have 3 tuxedos, and they're all smart. The tabby, on the other hand, well, let's just say we still love him. Is that an orange tabby, Marty, or is that a gray tabby, or what kind of tabby? Hello there, Sharia? Katie King, we know that cats hate they definitely do. Cats are definitely creatures of routine. And, shoot, it's just, you notice that when, like, say, if you move your furniture around in your house, right? You're just, like, wanting to kind of change where things are. And they'll go into these, they'll see, like, this, what is this? Is this, like, all new stuff? And they got to smell and, like, resent everything. A lot of people, though, also, they don't like change either. For me, it's like life is change. So you can either kind of try to fight it failingly, usually fight it. You're not going to fight change, or you can just embrace it. An orange tabby for Marty. Okay. You liking your rubby? Now, hopefully, the baby here is not overly potentially hurt herself because, like I said, when she came out, I saw she was limping a little bit. I don't know, she might have like jumped off, like off of the counter awkwardly. She might have been pounced by Yoda. But we'll see when we bring her back in, and we'll keep an eye on her. She probably just, if she does have a little injury, like a little hitch in her walking, she probably like sprained something. She's not a young cat either. Most of these cats, we have an older group. She's like 14. So Roz, when I noticed when I was coming out, she was like gingerly walking. She was kind of like had a little bit of a hitch in her giddy up. And I think she might have either fallen off of a table or jumped awkwardly or jumped awkwardly down, or she might have been pounced by Yoda. Yoda's been recently pouncing on a lot. I mean, just a little bit ago, Yoda just caused a ruckus out here with Tiny and, got everybody's fur up. Not Yoga, Yoda. Huge tiger. Yoga might have maybe originated from China. That I don't know. Hello there, I am. DJCJD. All right. You coming back out, Whites? Pancake. I mean, even Kit here, she may not look it, but Kit's about 10 years old, nearly. Pandora is about 14. See, it's kind of funny, like Shelly, I know most of you know Shelly. She's got like the young crew, right? The youngins. I think the oldest is like, what, 4 or something? 5? And like our youngest is like 4 or 5, so it's kind of funny. All right, let's see. What do we got? It's already 40 minutes. We've already been on here for 40 minutes. Jeez, time flew by. All right, so we're going to go back in. We're going to go check on Coney Max. And we're going to go check on Rosemary again. I will see if I can show you all Zelda. My wife is taking a nap, though, or maybe she's not right now. I always like to try to get Zelda on the live. Honey is 8. Okay. All right, baby. Come on, baby girl. Come on, honey. Let's see how your walking is doing. You still got a limp going on? Come on, baby. Come on, Whites. You gotta go in. Come on, Whites. Come on. Come on. Go on, honey. Come on, Pandora. Come on, Pancakes. Come on, baby girl. Come on, baby. Honey, can you walk? Baby. Yeah, we definitely got a limp going on here for this little girl. Come on, baby. Can we go this way? Or we had a limp. Do we still have a limp? Yeah, Pancakes, Pandora, Canadian, is one of Pandora's nicknames. Pancakes, Whitey. Come on, baby. I know. Yeah, she's got a limp going on. All right. She was probably tackled or something by Yoda, is my guess. Or she's not normally one that falls off of things, so I think she was tackled by Yoda probably earlier. Baby, come on. Come on, honey. We do have to go inside, though. Come on. I know. We gotta go inside. Hi. You're like, I can't walk. Hi, baby girl. We can't stay out here, honey. Come on. Come on. I know. Come on, baby girl. Come on. She's also sometimes stubborn coming back inside. Come on, baby girl. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. We gotta go in all the way. You can shake your tail. Okay, you're in. Yoda. All right, baby. We're going to keep an eye on you. Yoda, we're going to take you upstairs because I don't trust you right now. You're going to act all innocent right now. And you're like, I didn't do anything. I'm an innocent little boy. Nope, Yoda, you're not staying down here with them. You're coming up with me. Come on. Come on. Hi, Orange. All right. You're going to stay in here, Yoda. Hi, baby orange. Oh, goodness. Max. You went for Maximus. You're still here. And I still got this cone on my head. Hey, buddy. I know, Max. Is the baby injured now? Bye, I am. You have your wound. The baby might have an injured leg now. Life with cats. Life with cats. Hello there, Cindy. How you doing, Cindy? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. Maximus, just a little bit longer and that cone's going to come off again, buddy. I promise. Yes, Kitty King, it is always something with having so many. I am, to answer your question, you're asking about how usernames are in green. If you're a channel member, then it'll be in green. Hello there, Kate Smith. Nice to see you. We live with 9 cats. Max here, he's showing his little wound he has. So a few days ago, he had, as you can see, we think either somebody kind of nailed him with one of their claws or possibly bit him, or he might have been bit by something, an insect, a spider, a mosquito, something. So he's got a little bit of a wound on the side of his head there. He's already been to the vet. They already gave him an antibiotic shot. He obviously has a cone on. And we're monitoring his progress. He's doing, besides just not wanting the cone on his head, he's doing fine for the most part. He's eating, he's drinking, he's peeing, he's pooping. He's acting his normal sweet self, except for when this cone is on his head, of course. Hey, buddy. I know. Now we got to worry about the baby, at least for a little bit, until her limp goes away. Hello there. I can't say your names because I don't know. I think that's like Chinese, Japanese. Is it costly to take pets to vets? Absolutely. It definitely can be costly, yes. Maximus here, when he had to go to the vet just to take a look at his wound and get an antibiotic shot, was about $150. Max in particular, he has had diabetes. He seems like he's into remission right now. But huge tiger, I would be careful with just saying kind of silly things. Just letting you know. Just be careful. But anyways, him being a diabetic this year, he had a lot of tests that we had to run through and do with him. He's probably been about, Max alone was probably about 4K, 5K this year or so. So, it's definitely expensive. That's why I tell people, if you are thinking about adopting kitties, if you don't have any, just make sure you're like emotionally, mentally, and financially prepared to give them the best life, because they're a lifetime commitment. It's not something that you can just adopt and then just throw away. You have them for life, or you should have them for life. Be prepared to have them, and be prepared for things to happen. you are um, their only source of survival, especially if they're indoor kitties. Hello there, and Anaya. Hello. Hope you're doing well. I know, Maxie. A little bit longer, buddy. Then we're gonna take this cone off of you. Hi, buddy. Orangey, what's up, Mr. Orangey? Oh, I know it's an orange cat. He said that one brain cell is working hard for me. Roz, you're off now. Yeah, I'll keep you up to date, Roz, as far as Max goes, and I'll keep you up to date whatever is going on with the baby's leg. Like I said, it'll probably a day or two. She'll probably be fine, but we'll keep an eye on that. So I appreciate the uh, um, the kind words for the kitties, as always, Roz. We'll see you later. Hi, Mr. Maximus. He says, hi, people. At least the color green works well for him. He looks good in green, at least. Hello there, love cats. How you doing? Bruce, yeah, you saw the baby limping a little bit. We think maybe she either jumped wrong or Yoda might have kind of tackled her. It's happened in the past before where she's been tackled. She limps for a day or two. It's like a little sprain, and then she's back to normal. We do have gabapentin though. Excuse me, a gabapentin as well, if it comes to it, for little things like if they have like a little bit of pain going on. We're basically a drug pharmacy. I mean, really, we have so much when it comes to medications. We kind of have to be. Thank you for the gift there, Batty 3. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, huge tiger. Looks like somebody deleted your comment. I gave you a warning, just to be careful what you're saying. It really depends, Rosemary. Usually just one tab or one like pill. They're like 50 milligrams. It's like a capsule, like about yay big or so. And 50 milligrams is enough to, if there is some kind of like pain or arthritis going on, it's enough to kind of calm it down, where they don't really feel anything. Appreciate that, Bruce. Thank you so much. Those who might be new, also, we probably do have some new folks in here, such as Batty, it looks like. So a little bit more just quickly about myself and this channel. So my name is Adam. The channel, obviously, The Giving Paws. And we live with Nash. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it, Nash. We live with 9 cats. And one of the things that's unique about our channel and this community is uh, we donate all of our channel revenue to charity at the end of each month. So we normally go to about 3 to 5 charities at the end of every month or so. So just something that's always different. Luke, hello. Tina, hello. Hope you all are doing well on this Catterday/Saturday. We are doing well for the most part. Lewis, I'm not a person that gets mad really, so any thoughts on Yoda going to a single cat household? Nah, he doesn't need to do that. Like I was saying earlier, Lewis, you might have missed what I was saying after we had that kind of incident with Yoda and Tiny. Since we've put this house up on the market, my wife and I, obviously, it's a lot of stress, trying to find a person to buy and moving and all that stuff. So I think he's just kind of feeding off of the stress that we're having. I think he's just kind of feeding off of that a little bit. So no, we're not gonna. Yoda's a good kitty. He's just having a moment, like we all do from time to time. All right, let's go visit with Rosemary here, and we'll say goodbye to Maxie again. Orangey. Hi, Rosie. What was that? You saying hello? Are you saying hello to everybody? Boop. Well, I appreciate that, Susan. Very, very kind words from you there. Now, little Miss Rosemary here is doing well. She, of course, still has her thyroid disease. Noah, hello, and what kitty are you talking about? So anyways, like I was saying, Rosemary's doing well. We actually think she's gained a little bit of weight. We need to get her weighed here. We need to weigh her. We've been talking about weighing her like the last few nights, but for whatever reason, we keep on forgetting it. So we need to weigh. She seems like she's gained a little bit of weight there. But overall, she's doing well. Hello there, Janet. You liked and subscribed. You're also a cat mama. Awesome, Janet. How many kitties do you have there, Janet? Bruce, I think I saw it, but I didn't have time to say anything, Bruce. That you did see another kitty got adopted. That's another senior cat that's 13. Awesome, Janet. That's cool. Or not Janet, I'm sorry, Bruce. A little spring cleaning, Rosemary. She says, get that camera off me while I'm licking my behind. I don't appreciate it. You're okay, honey. You're a good girl. What's their name, Janet? Also, Janet, since you are new here, just a little bit more. My name is Adam. We do live with 9 kitty cats. We live stream a couple of days a week, Saturdays and Tuesdays. And one of the best things about this community, Janet, is we donate all of our channel revenue to charity at the end of each month. So next Sunday, I want to say, we'll be donating to 4 or 5 different charities. Normally, we're able to donate $50, $100 to each at the end of each month. So I don't keep any of this revenue from YouTube. I give it all away to a better cause. And Kitty's name is Amber. Awesome, Janet. That's cool. Another little something about Rosemary, to those who might be new here, she is also a deaf kitty. We don't know if she was born deaf or if she became deaf over time, but she is deaf. Susan, you got to go. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night, Susan. As always, it's nice to see you here, and take care, and God bless. Oh, and another thing also I just wanted to say about this community, we donate to about 30 different cat rescues right now across the world. A lot of them are in the US, of course, but we also have places out in the UK. We have places out in Turkey. We have places up in Canada. We have one in Japan. So we have a lot of a lot of places that we donate to. And the reason I'm saying that is if anytime, if you think of a rescue that you'd want this community to donate to, just go ahead and like leave a comment in on a video and let me know, and then I'll look into it. Um, and probably give the okay. People all the time, like, come up with places like, hey, can we donate to this place? I take a look at it because I want to make sure it's like legit. Uh, some places, unfortunately, they're not legit. Most of them are, but some of them are not, unfortunately. So, hello there, Elizabeth. How you doing? Ben, would a deaf kitty have other senses get stronger like humans? That's a good question, Ben. And I think Rosemary definitely has a sense of, let's say, presence. I think she feels like when you're around or when you're behind her, she has like I don't know if her other senses got stronger, but she's definitely developed like a sixth sense with just presence. And, but it's a good question though. Hey, honey bunny. Uh, Lewis, yes, there's definitely been a lot of action. Sometimes these live streams are pretty, as far as like some of the interesting folk that pop in, it's usually pretty quiet. Other times it's not. It's one of those things doing like a vertical live, right? So when you do vertical lives, like the up and down ones, um, it opens up more people coming in. So the thing with like I know Shelly's live, the I Am Raven, her lives are like this way, right? They're horizontal. Usually you're going to only have people that are subscribed to the channel see that, and then like because these things pop on like live feeds, vertical feeds, and short feeds, so they expose the feeds. The feed is like the channel, the live stream, I'm sorry, is exposed to potentially a lot more people, and that comes with good and bad. Hello there, Stephanie. Hi, Rue. I'm not sure what that means, but hello. Hi, honey. I know. Yeah, that's why you'll see like the person, like the little people, like the little figure count, like the little head count, the person has like 46 right now. You'll see it kind of like do this. It'll kind of go up, down, up, down, up, down. Stephanie, I'm doing fine. Hope you're doing good as well. Hello there, all things Annabo. How you doing? Happy Saturday to you too. If you're new here, welcome. Well, we are about done here, everybody. I usually like to go for about an hour. Eventually, I will go to 2 hours or closer to 2 hours. I'm not quite there yet. I want to kind of build my way into that to do 2 hours on Saturdays, maybe also on Tuesdays, but we'll see. Um, but as of now, though, I'm going to start to kind of say my goodbyes. I'm going to let everybody say goodbye to each other. Also, goodbye to Rosemary. You had to work for 12 hours, Stephanie. That is a long work day. Hopefully a good work day though, but a long work day. Let me leave with my three things. Most of you kind of know, especially those who have been here for a while. Adopt, don't shop. There are plenty of good kitties out there that aren't a designer cat or a purebred that need a good loving home. Um, Adopt an older cat, especially a senior cat if you are thinking of adopting. These senior cats, they languish in animal shelters far too often. Stephanie, you would know this if you work for an animal shelter. Uh, you would definitely know this. My goodness, Cindy. Wow. Cindy, I appreciate that so much. And for Shelly also. Understood, Cindy. That'll definitely go
to Shelly. I appreciate that so much, Cindy. And Shelly will appreciate that as well. That'll help pay for one of the. I think maybe Betty. I think Betty needs a lot of help with her traveling costs. Bad Betty. So that'll definitely go and help her. So I appreciate that, and I will definitely let Shelly know about that. Cindy, very, 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 very kind of you. Very generous. Thank you so much. What was I saying? Yeah, adopt a senior cat and always advocate, always, always, always advocate for your feline friends. It's so important to advocate for them. Before I go though, let me just kind of check up on chat here. Canadian, can you tell Yoda I said behavioral, and I hope everything goes smoothly for you. Will do. Will do, Canadian. Absolutely. Let me just kind of check up on Cat here. Stephanie, a blind kitten called Star got adopted today. Awesome, Stephanie. Stephanie, if you want to sometimes leave me a comment on one of my videos and let me know where you work, and maybe our community can donate to your place that you work at. Just let me know if you want to, but you don't have to. But just let me know. Hello there. I am Bob. Hello, Bob. Hope you're doing well. Hello there, Cat for One. All right. I think I'm caught up with everything. Again, Cindy, very kind, very generous, and that'll definitely help Shelly. And that'll definitely help those kitties. Hello there, Share Bear. Getting the donation fees paid for, the blood work, the rabies work, and the traveling costs for them as well. Hello there, Aloha Kitty. Hope you're doing well there, Aloha Kitty. About ready to end this live though, Aloha, but it was nice seeing you here for a few moments, and I hope you've been enjoying the channel membership as well, Aloha. Very good words, Maya. Let me pin that message just real quickly. I'm going to be leaving here shortly, but definitely do something kind today for sure. Stephanie, you'll think about it and talk to my boss. No worries, no pressure, Stephanie. It would all be anonymous anyways, but it's totally up to you. But just let me know if you want to in the future. You know, I think our little group here would love to donate to your group or to your the place that you work at in order to help those kitties. So, all right. Well, anyways, everybody take care. God bless. We will see you on Tuesday again, and maybe if Shelly has a live tomorrow, I'll see some of you also tomorrow on that live. So take care. God bless. We'll give Rosemary just one more good kiss. She says goodbye, people. Sweet dreams, and take a cat nap. All right, bye all.